Yes, it is quite tubby there, Maui.
I remember when Jake came in with a list like this. I think it was almost a year ago, and it was just 8 Techno Union bombers. And it was just like, that's too much hull to try and get through.
It's an unbelievable amount of
And it also took a while to play because he's flying 8 ships.
But this is Jake's standard MO, though. He's a big fan of the Separatists, and he loves flying swarms.
And since they kind of nerfed the Nantex, I feel like he's...
Yeah, he's pivoted away a little bit.
He's pivoting away slightly away from that.
Yeah. He was my Nantex practice back when the original spam techs started getting big. After Bohan won.
You know what? I'm going to agree with Seth Hedgehog here. You know, that's the kind of thing that you enjoy about TTS that you kind of forget when you start playing again in real life is that there are ships you don't have.
Yep.
I think I played Jake once on TTS and he flew, I don't know, like 6 or 7 Alpha Squadron pilots.
Yeah.
I don't have that many.
Yeah.
Is it successful to fly an Nantex in 2 or 2 in a list, or is that declaration of war? I mean, I don't think it's a declaration of war anymore. I'm actually a little sad to not see Dave bring out his separatist list.
Yeah. Is that the one with the gunships?
Yeah, his 4 gunships.
Yeah, that's a nasty list. What's the, you were out there recently, what's the spread of lists looking like?
I actually had not had a good chance. It's a good spread of everything, except for there are, I think, 3 lists with Boba.
Oh, okay.
I think there's possibly 2 Boba Fetts, 1 Boba and...
Kurg's
The other good pilot in the fire. It's 2 fire sprays.
Oh, right. The I'm also blanking on it. Your blanking made me blank out on it.
You know what? I just pulled the Fen Rao. I just blanked right out, and then you Fen Rao by also blanking right out.
It's contagious. Everybody knows that.
This is gonna be an interesting play here.
Koshka.
Koshka. There we go.
Boba Koshka.
Okay. There is a list with hoping maybe we get on with Leia in the Falcon with Luke and just a Red Squadron veteran. That looked interesting.
Ooh, well, looks like Dave's going for the joust here.
Off the bat, it's bold.
Right off the bat. Bold move. But he does have interceptors, although who has the initiative? Do we know that yet?
I don't. Jake has the initiative because he's all ones he moved first.
Right.
And
okay.
Dave's moving his ones next. So Jake's gonna get to shoot first.
But it'll be simultaneous fire, so it shouldn't matter too much.
Well, it will matter in the sense that, in regards to like the calculate and focus tokens, right? And Rampage is not going to be able to do anything decent this round.
Right.
Also, I've been looking at it, and I almost kind of feel like Rampage right now is much better with the maneuver assist than with the target, because I think it's the 3. He's got a bunch of red on his dial. That's probably better to get rid of, and he doesn't have a lot of blue. I'm pretty sure his 1 straight is blue, and his 2 bank and straights are blue, and that's it.
Rampage?
Yeah. Well, just the tie heavy doesn't have very. It has a maneuverable dial, but it's very because it's a bigger ship, right? It's
oh yeah. The 1 and 2 straight, and then the 2 banks are blue. Almost kind of looks like an arc dial. minus the red turns.
So we got some Joust, and looks like Merrick might not be able to do anything that great.
No, which is unfortunate. Dave almost seems like he's getting a bit ahead of himself.
Yeah, I think Dave is. I think he... Rampage is going to have no shots. So the Saber Squadrons are going to take all the shots.
Yeah, I don't think... we'll see how many make it to the end of the round.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty much guaranteed at this point that one of them might go down. Although it's, you know what, it can be hard to say.
It is, again, it is a 2-on-3, and I'm
2-on-3.
And it looks like it might be 2-on-4 as well for some shots as well.
Calculate for 2.
As unfortunate, Johnny, we have all of our stuff.
Okay, we're good.
We're gonna hide the pool for now.
I think we're starting shots here. So even 50-50 with 2 votes.
So hit crit. 2 natty evades again.
Alright, we'll try orange. Same range.
All right, so that's a good start.
Any damage yet? 1 crit.
Just 1.
It's that,
1
there's
evade.
that 3, there's 3 evades coming in handy.
Well, 3 dice. 3 evading ship.
Range 3.
Yeah.
There we go. And
3
now we're
green
gonna
dice.
up
Yeah,
this
there
to
it
4.
is.
2 hits.
2 hits.
3 green dice OP.
No, another.
Good.
Oh, gets it. Just getting exactly what he needs.
He will calculate.
But it shouldn't be too bad, because Jake obviously with his list, you know, he'd like to do some damage.
Yep.
Oh, gets it again. He'd like to do some damage, obviously, but with his guns. But you can tell that Jake's
he
plan
is
is probably
focusing
to try
fire,
and do
so
a
he's
concussion
taken away the
event.
focus now from the one Saber Squadron.
Right.
So he will spend his own, and he will spend... I suppose oranges. For 2.
So it's going to send 2 hits.
Okay, alright. So there's some damage.
Yep. So we're gonna. Dave's gonna take 2 damage into one of his pilots now.
Red. Alright. And then just left to...
And
My red. So red into red.
It is amazing that it's made it this far so far. Oh, well, it looks like one of them is going to be going down here. Or, sorry, going down to 1.
oh, 3 evades. Just disrespecting all these heights. Well, so now we're gonna see.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're pretty far ahead of me. I just got those 3 evades here.
Oh yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that. So
That's all right. This whole internet thing.
well, sadly we can't be currently on the same page.
No, it's fine.
So Dave's gonna try and put some
Now
damage
he's-
back. He's gonna get
Now he's absolutely right. It was a bold joust, but I'd say it kind of worked out somehow.
so
I would not have expected that interceptor to survive all those shots. All right, we got 2 hits coming in. Ooh, he's gonna take 1.
Yeah, I get that's right. Just is enough.
Yeah, you have to go center to center and then go up. Because you want to know if you're hitting a rock or not. Because you have to go center to center and then adjust it.
And the chip damage begins. Is the long road ahead of Dave. So any little bit is going to help.
Green in the silver? Sure.
Discussing.
And that's good hits.
Another 2 hits coming in, and he says no, thank you.
And, let's go red into red. Sure. Okay, so range 2, right?
Yeah, I lost my white cardboard, so that's just
One crit going in,
one crit.
and easy.
One evade.
Alright.
Yeah, alright.
So it's gonna not be the best start. Because unfortunately, yes, Johnny, the Saber did survive.
On one.
The one Saber to survive is currently burning with 1 health left.
Dave's greens really pulled through for him on all those shots. I think he took 7 shots. Now, granted, some of them were out at range 3, but that's still better than average, I'd say.
He took 4 shots at range 2 and then 2 shots at range 3. So it was a 2-on-3 situation. He was able to pull one. However, now he's got all of the Saber squadrons. They all focus and boost, so they are stressed.
Stressed makes him a little bit more predictable, although see.
And Jake's gonna get to be able to move first, so he can just start. He can do what I know Jake does best, and that's just block up the lanes.
Yep.
And if he catches any of them if he catches any of those Saber Squadron pilots, they're probably not going to survive that well with the next engagement. And if they do, if Dave's going to try and get by them, probably going to have a better chance to start eating bombs.
Yeah, I'm interested in what would be the best thing for Dave to do right now. Maybe the 2 hearts to try and clear the stress. I don't really see a path to not getting blocked.
No, he's going to get blocked. And I mean, like the best probably situation for Jake is he's just going to do 1 strings. Because that should be able to block in case Dave tries to go fast and just get by everyone.
Right. Or maybe some banks actually from the block at the top of the screen.
Maybe.
Little, although they don't have 1 banks, do they?
The Union bombs?
Their 1 banks are red, so maybe some 2 banks. That would still block things up and actually get you a better angle on maybe someone like Rampage, or maybe sneak a shot in if Merrick manages to get in.
I mean,
Merrick will finally be in play, which will be nice.
Yeah. Like he could do like a couple like 2 and 3 banks on his bombers at the top more and just get them in pointing towards where you're going to assume Rampage is going to end up.
Yeah, I could see Rampage doing another fast maneuver here.
Lots and lots of bombs.
I mean, the 4 straight is going to be a white maneuver, which might put him into range.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes the perfect gig.
Silver.
Oh. Yes, there's another thing that a lot of us have missed out on over the last little while playing in TTS is you can hit stuff and jostle things again, which is just the true X-Wing experience, I think. Shout out to Jake. He's an avid painter, I know, because
maybe
he always has
grab
all
some
of his
shots
ships.
of his ships and that. Later,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
All
get
of
them
his
onto our
ships are
channel.
always painted. Even all of his swarm ships. He has a really nice black with gold highlights paint scheme going on. I know it's hard to see now, but
It's a little hard to see.
they're certainly not
So
gray.
this is interesting.
Everybody's dropping bombs.
Well, the carpet bombing has begun, which means now the carpet bombing will continue.
Yes. It doesn't look like he's dropping bombs at everybody, though. I think he's just covering the possibility of the 5 straight maneuvers from the Sabers to try and clear over the.
Which would be bad for them because 5
Yeah.
straight is not a blue maneuver, and it would
No.
lead him right.
These interceptors are pretty maneuverable, but they ain't no A-wing.
Hashtag
That dial.
A-wings.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
This kind of bolds that it seems like maybe Jake is going fast.
I think the thing I'm going to be the most impressed about here is the fact that Jake does genuinely have that many bomb tokens.
Well, I'm gonna say when you buy something like that, you probably do try to get as much bombs as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
So again, there's the talking conversation of the Echo.
There, Echo. You know what? I'm gonna go on mute for a second, and I'm gonna listen to the stream, and so you just keep talking for a second.
All right. I really hate for it to be me. Oh dear. Yeah. So it looks like Jake is gonna, instead of one, it looks like he's gonna go 2 forwards. He's gonna block up the lanes, try and get himself some bumps. Gonna see himself calculated for his shots in. But then, and dropping the bombs to basically cover his rear. But of course, with Techno Union bombers, with them sitting with a 5 health, they're probably wouldn't hate being taking a hit and taking a strain.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an echo. It's not really like a doubling up echo. It's more of a like you're in a huge hall kind of echo.
That actually could be the dice cam, or that could be the table camera.
Oh, do you think the table mic is grabbing you?
Possibly. Actually, you know what? The table is actually on mute. Can you hear? You can't hear the table, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I can hear the
background.
The room. I can hear the room. Yeah.
Okay, so I said, oh right, because I think that's just coming through for us and not supposed to be the stream. I will ask the stream if they can hear the table talk, because that might be the echo they're referring to.
Yeah, it sounds like you were talking through an extra mic. Sounds like it's picking you up, Justin.
Hold on. How if I do this? I'm going to say, does the echo disappear now? I mean, it's hard to fully tell, I guess.
No, it doesn't.
No, all right.
You're the only one echoing too.
Of course, it's always me.
Just really quick, I want to mention we did get the blocks on the sabers, except for one of them doesn't look like it got blocked.
No, they all. It does look like that.
It looks like there's a chance that. Oh no, Jake's got timing charges on 2 of those bombs or 3 of those bombs, so he won't be taking those, thankfully. But that will certainly be something that they will want to avoid next round. So it doesn't look like anybody's going to get hit by any bombs this round.
No, it does not appear that way.
Merrick coming in for the 3 hard. Very nice.
Sure. All right. So, be sure that's reach 2.
Oh yeah, your bombs first. So that bomb hits no one.
Okay. And that's
All right. So when the bombs goes off, and we remove the timing charges
Target lock, fire control.
or the delay fuses. Onward.
And that turns into
Gonna get some shots coming in here. Who's taking this shot first?
I will spend a calculate for 2 evades.
What's going on?
Okay. And
Big guy.
Used to carry. You look this.
All right,
No
Merrick.
way.
Not able to get any damage in there. It's unfortunate. And it'd be nice if we could get some damage out there too, because you know Merrick. With no shields on any of these technology bombers, Merrick.
Yeah.
You really just have a field day with them.
yeah, correct. Okay, and I have marksmanship.
So we get the shot from Rampage here.
They don't stop it, so the 2 crits go through on silver.
Oh. Yeah, you hate to see it, but
If you're non-defender's bullseye.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on my bullseye. My apologies. So nothing
I could
happened.
have swore there was some kind of condition
Yes,
to it. But I was
yes,
like,
yes. My apologies. I forgot about the.
Yeah.
we're just talking about auto blasters really quick.
Yeah, they are talking about auto blasters.
So then my one.
Auto blasters, of course, making it so that if you have an outmaneuver position on the player you're shooting at, your crits cannot be cancelled. But unfortunately, it looked like since everybody's facing each other, that was not the case. It would have been nice with the double crits, but
It's not. It's not very helpful at this point.
Well, yeah.
Yet another card we see not being overly helpful.
You sure? Okay.
oh, another little jostle. It's okay, happens.
Thank you for the follow. Okay.
This one.
Okay. That's my extra ball gone. How do you got?
How many evades does this dude have?
3. Yeah, everybody had got 3
Let's
except
see that.
Okay.
Oh, yep, takes the damage.
So I guess Black will try the range 2 shot on him. For 2 hits after he spends his calculate.
Okay, and so 1 shield.
Apologize right now. I'm trying to actually make a stream.
Yeah, red is smoking.
Alright, so blue's gonna take the range 1 into red. 2 hits.
All right.
And then don't think orange is range 1. Or red rather.
Just there.
Yeah, just it.
Okay.
Okay, in that case,
Because,
I suppose he'll take the range 1 shot and do green.
Okay.
And he will calculate for green.
Cool.
Oh man. So that's 3 hits. Right?
Cool.
Green is will be dead after a shoot.
Okay.
And that looks like it will be the end of that saber. Oh, a new saber.
He will spend his own, and then he will spend one from blue. For 3.
Okay. So just like that, Techno Union Bomber takes a saber off the board.
I mean, it happens.
With into
And possibly again.
Yeah.
Is that the third one? I think it is. Yeah. So they'll get a chance to shoot back, but those 2 sabers are gonzo. Dave used up all his green dice luck earlier by having that one saber survive after 7 shots.
Wrong color. There you go.
off the rolled off the table, I think.
Yes.
There we go.
And then my last shot will be
And again, just 3 more damage through with the crit too.
Yep.
That must be going into Rampage.
That it is.
What is that? Is that Panicked?
we'll spend my last 2 calculates.
I can't see.
I'm gonna go out after this round and kind of just because I apologize for the stream. I was messing around trying to make it a little bit better. I actually think I got the stream a little bit better now. It's a little bit smoother. So I unfortunately had my attention taken away, so I kind of missed a lot of what happened, except that people are dead allegedly.
Yes, there are two of the Sabers, or two of the Alpha Squad pilots are gone. They were one shot by some very good rolls by the Techno Union bombers.
Oof.
Tubby's coming in and laying down the hurt.
Oh, and I've seen Dave roll and not good.
Nope. We never like to see that.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, range 1 on red.
Red? Sure.
Or orange, sorry.
Orange? Sure, yeah.
Let's just check in with something.
And look at that.
Oh, focuses again. So, with a vote of vote of 2 to 1, people had more confidence in Jake.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's going to be some blanks. We're going to get the 3rd Saber Squadron pilot until he's going to get 2 hits in there.
That's 1 in the
And 1.
Just regular, yeah?
Just a regular hit, yeah.
Just another 1 hit getting it in.
Alright. Trying to get that out.
That's all right.
We'll move it later.
We know about it.
Alright, so it would appear that all of the Saber Squadron, or sorry, all the ties. As we just get that updated.
Yep, it was definitely not a Joust that favored the TIE interceptors, I don't think.
No. I think that's like even with the 2 to 3 attack dice, like you're really hoping that you get some good rolls.
Yeah, but then it burns the lock. You need it to acquire the torpedoes. Yeah, but you don't use spend it. You spend it if you re-roll. That's right. Okay. So he could potentially keep that up.
Yeah.
Right. As long as he doesn't re-roll. So I would use the auto block. You're re-rolling.
All right, on to the next round. That was an unfortunate one, but it looks like I would have wished that Dave hadn't turned Rampage in like that, because now Rampage is going to have a hard time not just barreling into the next round of concussion bombs that are going to have to go off.
He just took them right off.
Since Jake did start dropping concussion bombs on those front 3 bombers, they're going to be dropping another one, guaranteed this round. And yeah, I don't really see a way for Rampage not to get tagged by a couple of them.
How much damage has Rampage taken?
Um,
You got a weapons failure?
Merrick will probably slow roll here, although there's definitely an opportunity for the Vultures the Hyenas to block Merrick here, depending on what he plans on doing.
And you've taken 2 hits?
I imagine that the block up at the top of Hyenas will maybe just turn in and try unloading into wherever Merrick ends up.
So I've gone out to confirm. I'm sure everyone's super excited about that. So, Rampage is actually taken. He has taken 4 hits, including a weapons failure. That was the crit he took.
Oof.
And Merrick Seal has lost 1 shield and Jake has only taken 2 pieces.
Set. You can throw your bombs out. Yep. So silver, green, and orange are all throwing out bombs.
Chris from Lancaster, I think, has said it best with Poor Dave.
Yes, poor Dave. Poor Dave. But in fairness, I feel like Dave kind of did this to himself. Justing the way that he did.
That's how you're going to justify this. Like you know what, Dave? I love you and everything, but you did this to yourself.
Yep. Great player.
You know, he had a good first round. Pulled out a W, and you know what? It's hard to think how to even come in at this list.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go and say jousting is probably not.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Anything else?
This is a very good list built by Jake, because he's gonna drop bombs if you're gonna try and get past him. He's gonna put delayed fuses on them, and he's just gonna carpet bomb everything behind. That gives you the only thing you can really do, right, is basically run away.
Yeah.
And that like he's forcing your hand. Like I said, if he screws up and gets bumped and whatever, 5-hull Techno Union Bomber. I mean, if it's not too bad, might only have to shake off one.
And I just can't see Dave coming back from this. He only did 1 damage that entire round.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm pretty sure that damage was from last round, so he actually did no damage that round.
No, he did. He snuck 1 damage through.
No, I think that was the first round, though.
No, it was 1 damage. No, he snuck around. He snuck in 1 damage on the first round of engagement.
Right.
Because he lost 2 hull to 1 hull lost from Jake, and in the second round he lost all the hull.
Yep.
And Jake only lost another 1 hull.
Well, from where? It's not updated in the.
Oh, it's not. Sorry.
So now, do you have any system phase?
And boop.
Ah. So Jake's getting ready to start dropping them bombs. Oh, he looks like he already did.
Well, I mean, he's not like he's getting ready. He's got to just carpet bomb everything now.
Yeah. Yep.
Carpet bomb and get out of there. Oh, that's gonna be a bomb.
He may be trying to go fast.
It's probably good. You don't really want to be around when this carpet bombing's going off.
True. He did put delayed fuses on the ones that he just dropped, so he could have gone slow.
But I think I got felt his thing. His thing is now carpet bomb a good section of the map, then just get away. Make your opponent fly into it.
Yeah.
Especially with where he's sitting right now. It's
Looks like he's got a bit of some bump action here. I have to imagine that hyena that is right behind where the bump happened is also going to bump.
It is, but luckily again, as you
But
point
we'll see.
out,
He might turn in.
I don't think he's gonna just like drop bombs the entire way.
Yeah. He's only started dropping bombs with 4 of his ships, so he still has concussion bombs on 3 others that he hasn't even started dropping yet. Oh my goodness, did that fit? Oh wow. Oh no, it didn't. I think he just
No, he just moved it.
Yeah,
He
okay.
just went for the bump.
Bump. Going for the 2K. See, this is what I was kind of afraid of with Merrick, right? So unless Merrick is disengaging out the right, he's doesn't have a lot of places to go unless he just slow rolled, which is definitely possible.
He just did a one straight. So Rampage, I don't think is going to go anywhere.
What would be easier to
Why
mark?
don't you mark that one and see what happens? Yeah, sure. Easier just to mark that one.
Also, I think we're back on the same time frame now there, Andrew.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah, we're kind of talking. Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're starting to see things and react.
Well,
at
I
approximately the
kind
same
of
time,
realized
so that's nice.
I've set our stream to a performance view where I can't preview it anymore. So I've just basically gone to the Twitch channel as well. So we should be on the same page. So now I don't get to say things happen before you see them.
Excellent.
No, Rampage made it by. He might be
Okay.
eating that one bomb though in front of him.
Yeah, definitely. And if so, that's probably going to be half points on Rampage there.
Thank you, Blendon101, for the follow.
Eh?
Hey.
That one's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got the bombs going off. Rampage is going to be
It's going to be taking a hit. Will he take the strain?
taking a hit and possibly a strain. I think I would take the strain. He's
I would
not gonna
take the
be getting-
strain. There's only one gun shooting back at you. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yep. So Rampage can take another hit.
So, Merrick is going to take the
That's
range
yep.
one.
That's gonna put him down to half. Merrick, yeah, just one straight it in. Took a lock. We're gonna try and get some points on this one. He's got marksmanship.
Maybe not. Are you kidding me? Ouch.
Oh wow.
Oof. That's not what you like to see.
You had
You see him
gonna spend
put his
the target
hands out
lock.
like,
No, that's fine. I forgot.
Oh, he has a focus. He did not remember he had focus.
Okay, that's better.
So he's gonna re-roll,
And then you focus for the other three. Marksman. Yep.
and he's gonna send 3 hits and a crit using marksmanship.
still managing to get that crit in, even though he had to spend the lock. It's kind of nice.
So yeah, I will. I'll spend black.
Looks like he's taking it. Taking
Oh, he's gonna
3 of it.
He's gonna take 2 hits and a crit, and then Dave's gonna get to choose what the crit is. Isn't that Merrick Steele gets to choose the crit?
Yes, but he has to. Is that a must or may? Let me check.
So I've got weapons failure, unfortunately, so I've only got 2 dice.
That is not.
But you think, like, with going down to 1 hull, he'd want to maybe see if he get a direct hit. Maybe.
Orange is the one that's damaged, right?
No, they're all under except for silver.
An optional thing. Can you run out there and tell them to do Merrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so going into blue then. Sure.
Justin? That looks better what he's doing now.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot.
Oh, just for a second, folks.
It's 2 calculations.
Yeah.
Did you Merrick?
Pardon me?
Did you Merrick on the crit?
I forgot to pull my pull the 3 dice. Oh. I forgot to pull the 3 cards out and pick
Well,
one.
it's a missed opportunity. So
Missed opportunity,
it's up
but
to- I'm just saying, like, we just noticed, like,
Yeah. So would have had
yeah,
my
looks
2
like they're fixing that up now.
So I get
but
my
don't you have, can you not be strained?
ready?
Like, oh, is Rampage getting calculates for his target assist?
That's only if he's stressed.
Oh, is it stress not strained?
Ready?
Oh, it's stress not strained?
Stressed. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, range 2 to 3, and I've got I've got a couple in range 2 to 3. So, okay. Yes. So 2 hits.
Okay.
I give up.
Looks like they might just be
Range 2.
moving forward.
One's popped. Hit crit.
Yeah, so that's going to be a missed opportunity. Dave didn't realize he
It's not a missed opportunity. Merrick is a must.
Well, they've passed the point, though.
That's fine.
I know,
I'm just saying.
you're right,
Just
it's
for the
not-
future, it's definitely a
6. I got
must.
2 left.
You would normally go back for something like that.
Next thing.
But hey,
Yep.
it's just a casual game. Let's fly casual, everybody.
Well, I think from the tone of Dave, I think he's currently
That's the
reserved
kind
himself to.
Like they didn't go so far forward. Right. Having a bad time. Oh. What's going on here? Yes, Hedgehog. That is approximately what happened.
Remind me of Ion.
1 forward.
Only it's not blue maneuver anymore?
No, 1 forward.
I was kind of afraid Dave was gonna just call it a game, but I mean, on the one hand, he does not get himself tabled.
True. That's fine. Right? This is an MOV Swiss
Yeah.
Swiss set of rounds that we're doing. So
Yeah, he can
MOV
always come
does,
back. Like he might
import later. Justin, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta do a quick reset of my internet. I'm having some troubles.
And while he goes go back. Yeah. I double checked and I finally understand what the echo is that everyone's talking about now, and that's essentially just from our table camera. Just because, unfortunately, without being able to be around each other, I guess I did not configure the stream well enough that you can't hear it because it's coming through my audio. So if you love hearing that small echo, it's not a feature. It's actually just the fact that we are playing live from the Game Chamber here in our home city of London. If you've seen our beginning video to either one of our YouTube channel or our newer videos on YouTube, or just in between this, you can see the kind of room that we play in. It's a giant, great room that actually gives us the ability to be as socially distanced as we want to be as we do this, as we continue to deal with the whole Rona thing. So that is that. Just in case anyone was wondering, there's the explanation for it. Maybe I might have to explain it again an hour down the road when someone else brings it up. So Dave's got himself in a good little bit of a bind. One would say a cliched behind the 8-ball situation, but I mean, yeah, it's been saved. It was said like from Chris from Lancaster. Dave has kind of put himself into the situation by deciding to joust 7 Union bombers.
And then you should fit right in there. So, there we go.
And Sub Hedgehog is correct with this is currently reaching its logical conclusion. So I think Dave is his best thing to do right now is just try to get points.
Yep, that's it. Okay, so now we start moving. We'll do something first with 2K.
So we're gonna get to see some nice fancy flying.
Also 2K. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, he did a 2 straight by accident. Calculate them.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I bungled that because he is also yeah, he's just going to
My internet briefly should be all fixed though. What have I missed? Doesn't look like I missed too much.
No. It's just a little bit of going and bumping.
Yes. Looks like a bit of a bump city going on here.
into this mess.
Because they built this city on bumps and rolls. Ayo, dad jokes for days. Pew pew pew.
Uh-huh.
Also, I did explain while you were gone. I did explain what the why I finally listened to the stream and figured out what the echo was, and it is the echo is just the fact that because I set up the stream improperly, and because we're not together, the table camera picking up the audio is only supposed to really go to us, but it's going to everybody. So what they're hearing is kind of the conversation, but they're also hearing the echo from being in the other room.
Aha. I see. Okay, well, that's something we can troubleshoot.
A little bit later, yeah.
Maybe restart the stream or something like that, and after this game's over. Yeah, that's fine now. It's not the kind of echo where you're doubling. It's like doubling. It just kind of sounds like you're in a huge room. So totally workable for now.
Yeah. Very majestic.
Thank you, Hedgehog. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like you're right. It sounds like you're right there. You know, announcing in the big arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
I think it's from Rogue One?
Perfect.
It's in Rogue
So we got gonna have some guns onto Merrick, and Merrick's getting himself limited.
I'm interested to see what Merrick's gonna do here. Is he gonna disengage or just keep slow rolling forward?
It looks like he's gonna 2-bank.
Nope.
Nope,
Just doing a
slow
one.
roll.
Slow roll forward.
He's not gonna be able to barrel roll.
Well, there's a chance he could take one of those techno unions off, which is probably what he really needs. Oh, there's a bomb right there. I didn't see.
There's a bomb. He's gonna eat a bomb and lose a shield. And he.
Blue is undamaged. Silver and yellow are the two damaged.
And unfortunately, the way he's looking at it right now, he's trying. I guess he's got to try and get some damage. He's figuring out who's got damage to try and either get some half points or table someone or get someone off the board.
These three lose their fuse.
So bombs go off, nothing happens.
And that one detonates and hits.
That one bomb should hit some bombers. Oh, he's just taking the charge off.
Yes.
And hits orange.
So there's a chance he might have tagged some of his own there too. Oh, I think that's what happened.
Choose to take the straight.
I guess that's the risk you take when you run a bomb-heavy list like this, right? Especially when you can't stop firing your bombs and.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
But like I said before, taking
Well,
one.
it's a perfect
one
opportunity
hit, though.
for Dave to maybe try and take one of these hyenas off the board.
So he's going to try and do some damage now. Hopefully he remembers his crit.
Making sure your bullseye
Probably
is
should
range one.
do
Yeah,
that.
range one. Range one bullseye.
Oh, I cannot.
Ooh, he's going to, keep the crit, Dave. Yep.
Yeah.
Try and get another hit or
Lovely
two.
Ewok Squadron target locks there.
Oh, for God's sake.
So it looks like he's going to send two crits in.
He spent the luck. He shouldn't be able to turn that crit.
Marksmanship.
Oh, right,
He
marksmanship.
rolled an actual crit, and he got a hit.
Keep forgetting he's got the marksmanship.
Right, but then it didn't matter in the end because Jake was just like, nope.
It's only 2 dice because they still got weapons failure.
And Rampage is taking a 2-on-2 shot onto
Dave has a
yellow.
mountain to climb here.
Oh, 2 hits coming in. Could possibly take him. Oh, I think he will.
Nothing he does will save him, so I'm not going to bother.
Ooh, I saved a shot.
So
That's one less shot Rampage will be taking. That's good. Hey!
hey, Dave's gonna take
Yes,
one off the board.
we feel it too, Dave. Yep.
So my
Got
bad.
a couple of shots here, I think.
So blue will take range 1.
2 dice because I'm
Yeah.
straight.
None of my
A hedgehog going for risky bets here.
that's nothing.
All right.
So we're gonna
Hyenas begin shooting.
That's first time caller. It's exclamation point vote and then 1. He gets your vote. Forgot that the poll is even still
So I
going.
usually use the white one, but I couldn't find it, so that's okay. 1 crit.
All right, so we're gonna turn 1 crit
Oh, I rolled too
towards
many.
Merrick. Yeah, I will evade that.
Jake is
Nothing. Okay. And then orange doesn't have a shot, green has no shot, silver has no shot, black has a shot.
finally starting to fail him a little bit.
Just wondering if it was
Orange? Oh, orange might have a shot. Yeah, okay. Range 3.
Oh, yeah, we got a range. Looks like we got a range 3 shot coming in. Thank you, Arthur 7111 is now following. Hey.
he lives.
Ooh,
He lives to fight.
that's
Yeah,
another one more
blank
hit
out
getting in
there.
on the rampage. Gonna luckily took that reinforce.
Yep. Yep. But that's got to feel bad. Where's Rampage down to now?
1 health.
1. Oh, good.
It's a good thing he took that extra hull.
Red, blue, and
Yeah.
black are full box. Red, blue, and black. So, red and... Yeah, this cluster right here.
I think that might have been all the shots. So,
I do
Jake's going to want to
believe-
clear. Jake's going to want to clear this area.
I don't think Jake is overly that worried about things.
Ones that he didn't drop bombs with before. Probably not, in case the disengage out of this mess in the middle doesn't go very well.
I think it's going to go exactly as you think it is. I mean,
Are those all
Merrick.
stress tokens?
No, those are strains.
Oh. That's probably bad.
I don't think Jake's that worried about it.
No.
If I'm going to be completely honest with you.
He's going to want to... see, does he just go straight a little bit longer with Rampage and try and get a couple more pot shots at the back? Or does he try and re-engage by turning in or something like
Well,
that?
the only problem is he can't, like, because Rampage's turret is currently faced backwards,
Right.
like, it would make more sense to kind of run reinforce.
Yeah, just do the same thing again. Well, I mean, reinforce probably isn't the best idea because he can't take any damage, and the reinforce won't stop
Oh, yeah, that's true.
all damage. So, yeah, he's probably going to want to focus up, or I guess
Or get rid of that weapons failure.
calculate up, get rid of the weapons failure maybe, and just try kind of hope to push a little bit more damage through before he meets his ultimate demise.
I believe Dave is holding out for a hero.
I mean...
Well, you can only hope.
I forgot that Merrick took a shot.
Oh, we got some bomb drops going off.
Yep, he's probably gonna just now drop all these bombs and just get out of dodge and maybe make
Merrick's going to
Merrick-
want to disengage to the right really badly right now.
That is just a sea of bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, and Merrick doesn't want. Merrick would surely die if he wandered into that.
No, he did the 2 straight.
Oh, you did 2 straight, so you're 1 straight. That's right.
Yeah.
Although, if you have no more hull, but you still have shields, I guess concussions can't do shield damage. So
No, no, this is back to like
Merrick
1
can't die.
No, he could.
Yeah, Merrick can't die to the bombs.
Yeah, actually,
Still has
yes,
a shield.
why not? Because they do one.
It doesn't deal damage. You're dealt. It doesn't deal you a crit
I'm not reading proton bombs correctly.
card, which is not the same thing as taking damage.
Oh, sure.
They're distinct things. So, yeah. So Merrick could lose all his hull to the concussions right now, and he would still be safe even if he got hit by 4. But then he'd be down to 1 shield, and it's not fun. Nobody likes that. I'm interested to know what Jake's going to do to avoid all these bombs, because the orange dot hyena here,
So
I guess, is going to want to
why is it
bank
that?
away.
Why is it that the concussion can't take down?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean,
I'm just reading. At the end of the
Shields?
activation phase, this device detonates. When the device detonates, each ship and remote at range 0 to 1 is dealt 1 face-down damage card.
Right, because so
So this goes back to I read
being
that-
told that you have been dealt a damage card is. Yeah, so being told that you have been dealt a damage card is not the same thing in the rules reference as being told that you've been dealt a damage. It's being told that you've been dealt a card is very specific, and so that's why concussions go under the shields, because it doesn't. The wording is such that it doesn't care about the shields. You're just being dealt a damage card.
Yeah.
And so if you have no hull left, but you still have shields, I mean, you can be dealt as many more damage cards as you want. None of those are touching the shields. You'd have to be specifically dealt a crit or a damage, which is different wording.
Very confusing.
It doesn't come up that often, I don't think, but this is one of those rare cases where even if Merrick just went straight, and he'd be super strained, probably.
yeah, so 30, and he's going to do that. And then we do 1 turn.
Find the place where it talks about this. While we're looking at these maneuvers. See, this is what I was kind of afraid of. I wasn't 100% sure if Jake was going to be able to fully disengage with all these hyenas before a lot of those bombs went off. It doesn't look like... Oh, he might get clipped by that one up at the top there. We'll have to wait for them to measure.
I think the angle's throwing off. I think he did get farther enough away.
Yeah, I think it can be kind of tough from this far away.
He's got barrel rolled away from the danger.
And that's it.
Do a 4 straight for me.
So Rampage is going to. It's like just 4 straight, himself out of damage.
Hit a 3 hard, which I is going to fit.
Should make a new poll. Just says, was it a good idea to joust?
Yeah, exactly.
The answer, of course, is no. It's not a good idea to joust.
Yes. I understand. I understood the temptation, though.
I mean, you did. You'd hope
easy
like
to
maybe
think of.
you could like push through and maybe take out 2 of his ships, and then
Yeah. But, I mean, like, the knowledge that they were all at the same initiative should have at least been in the major cue that maybe that's not a good idea. Because you would have had, he would have had no way to get anything off the board with, like, initiative kill any of those hyenas. So he still would have always taken all of those shots every time, every day of the week. So, something to think about, definitely.
My orange also takes.
All right, here we go, measuring for bombs.
yep, looks like he's going to take 1.
That one's gone and save. Okay.
So I got range 1 on silver.
Looks like Merrick might have got tagged as well.
2 hits.
I'll take the hit.
Looks like he's going to take the hit, not spend the
And
articulate that his buddy has.
Alright, so silver is going to return fire. Ooh. I should have spent the calculator. Alright, just one.
All right, we're taking some shots into Merrick here. 1 hit.
Damage through while you're strange.
good.
Yep. Jeez. Okay.
Gets it.
And I think that's range 3. Need to check for later.
Actually, it might even be range 2. Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna check range on this other hit here. It looks like there's gonna be a
It's going to be a range 2.
whole lot of ships staring off into space this round. So you have a mod.
So 1 hit.
I don't think he's close enough to use that calculate there. Nope.
And Dave blanks out.
Dave, you can see it in the body language. Finally loses that shield.
That's
So now he can't
Yep.
shots, right?
be killed by concussion bombs.
I think that's one of yours.
So the Empire is on fire, and not in a good way.
No. No. The bad way for sure.
The bad way, for sure.
So we're gonna go back to dials. So, Dave managing to hold on there just a bit.
Dave is not in a good spot, though, because
No.
I'm very sure if Merrick is sitting there with 2 hull and a lot of
guess,
things around him.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess Rampage it might as well, turn back in and try and get some shots, I guess. I imagine these 3 hyenas right here in that little bump train are gonna just turn and start thinking about going after Rampage. Might as well.
I mean, in the grand scheme, like, Rampage is worth more points. He's half them both at this point. However, it's not like he really needs to try and get one over the other. I mean, if you got all those ships, just might as well, like, try to focus your fire, try and take down Rampage, because you won't be able to chase down. Or sorry, try to take down Merrick, because you won't be able to chase down Rampage as easily where he is. So
Yeah.
just go for blocks, go for hits, try and take Merrick off, and with any little time left, use that to try and sneak through a ship on sneak through a hit on a 1-ship defense dice. That only needs 1.
I kind of like the 4K from Merrick here. Actually, I don't think there's. It's hard to say because you could 4K or you could 3 hard to the right, or Talon or something like that.
I feel like if you were Jake, you could be using your 3 ships in the bottom on the left, hard into the left to try and, like, create a lane that if he tries to go right.
True. Yeah, I guess Merrick could do a couple things, but Jake has the ships to cover all the options right now.
That's what
If he really
he
needs
can make quite the kill box for
Yeah.
Merrick to knock it out.
Yeah. I'd be interested to know which ships are. Oh, I guess we're doing that right now. Which ships have recently still have concussion bombs that they are required to drop? looks like that's what we're getting right here.
I think this would be it. This is the carpet bombing is now ending.
Alright. Yeah, we're good with that. Okay, carry on. Alright. So we will do blue.
2 more bombs free. I know concussion bombs are extremely cheap, but yep. Even in this game, I can kind of see why the fact that you have to dump all 3 of them means that when somebody has started dropping them, it gets significantly easier to decide. Okay, well, I'm not going to go there then. And so we've seen an enormous number of these bombs just hit nothing.
It's true because I mean, like I feel like they might have been more prevalent had all the Alpha Squadrons not been tabled in one.
Yeah, true.
I think because that seems to be Jake's plan, right? Is he's gonna like maybe get you into the joust and then just start dropping bombs, and he'll shrug off what he may have to take as long as he.
Yeah.
Our timer is a little off. Apparently, it's only 4 minutes left in the game, so it's interesting.
Oh, okay. We should be able to update that pretty quick.
That'll get him out of range from most of those shots.
He will just.
The bomber might be taking another bomb here. Possibly even 2. Yeah. Oh, we got the 2K.
Yeah, anticipating a 3. That's the anticipation of the 3 hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And we see he did disengage 2 of the hyenas to go off and deal with Rampage.
I guess that's a fair enough. If you're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, and then that I think would prevent the 4K if Dave had dialed that in.
We'll see. Although, you know what? I think the 4K would fit there. Absolutely, the 4K will fit there. And so if Dave did 4K here, that would have been some big brain right there.
And
Rampage is going to continue fleeing.
Yeah, I mean, try and hold on to points at this point.
Rotate forward.
Maybe
That's
3.
fine.
And he's not taking any shots, and then it's just going to be what Merrick's doing.
Oh, looks like Merrick did a 3 bank. That's too bad. So that might be a bump. It should actually. It could still be good for him because
if he bumps, then he would only be taking 1 shot.
If he does bump, because then he's not taking all those shots from the hyenas that are facing down. Thanks for the follow, Resolverin?
Resolverin? I saw an S. Looks like he's gonna get by.
That's less than ideal, I think. Yeah. I
Could
think he would
barrel
like to see
roll.
that bump.
Focus barrel roll to the left.
I think a barrel roll is exactly what he needs to do right now.
Okay, he's not getting shots.
Yeah, just admit that you're not getting shot. And then you can just 1 hard in next round.
And Cold Hard Facts is now following. Hey.
Thank you so much.
There's the 1 minute.
Okay, alrighty. So, bombs. So orange takes a hit. Yeah, I'm doing 1 at a time.
Get another one go off and hit that tag,
Yep.
that hyena. Yeah, we did.
And that's going to tag him down, and that's going to give Dave another point. Going to half another ship.
Very good. Very good. The MOV.
Oh, actually, Orange took 2. So, Dave's going to stay out of most shots. Will probably be the final round. So only one shot going in on Merrick.
Right. Right. And just as an update to the viewers at home, there is much less time than 5 minutes. Actually, the timer in the actual store should be coming to a close pretty soon.
And that's the end of the round. No shots.
Chips, yes, that's what I heard.
Yes, the misery is still going, but the misery has now come to an end. Like Andrew just said, our timer is off by 5 minutes. So they are going to tally up the time, or tally up the scores really, but it does look like, Jake has one. He's taken at least 145 points as Rampage and Merrick are actually just burning with their hulls. And Dave was only able to take down one Techno Bomber, but half.
So won't be a complete loss. Dave will take some MOV away from this, and congratulations to Jake.
Yeah, good.
That's awesome.
Another win for Jake. I think that's going to put him 2-0.